Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today I'm going to be doing my April favorites. We're in May. Crazy, right? So yeah, I have a few good makeup favorites today to share with you guys, and well, beauty related products. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it. So the first thing I want to share with you guys that I've been absolutely loving is pretty much no surprise, and that is the Huda Beauty Toffee Brown Eyeshadow Palette. This is a new palette from Huda Beauty and I really fell in love with it. I did a dedicated video on this palette. Huda Beauty actually watched the video as well and commented, which I just find, you know, crazy that she actually watched me. But that doesn't, you know, change my opinion on this palette. I really do love this palette. You guys can see that video to see it more in depth, how it performs, all that kind of stuff. But I just love the color story. I feel like it's something I can reach for every single day and all year round as well. You know, it's a warm tone palette. There's not much else to say about it, but the formula is really there. I really love this shade. This is the one that I really like. It's like a really nice mustard yellow, but it's not too yellow where it doesn't look flattering or too bright. It's just, it's a wearable mustard yellow, you know? And especially paired with these chocolate browns and these caramel tones, it just really comes together really nicely. And I love the shimmers as well. They aren't super pigmented, but I mean, it's good to have in the palette anyway to have a shimmer. And especially if you use them wet, then you can get a really nice look. Yes, I absolutely love this palette. This is my first favorite that I've been reaching for in April. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. So next, moving on to another makeup product. This one I tried recently and like fell in love with it completely. And that is the Illamasqua Gel Sculpt. Gel Sculpt, that's what it's called. And it's basically a gel bronzer. So it's kind of like a cream bronzer, but a gel formula. It's cooling, the texture's very gel-like, it's very unique, and it's really sheer and buildable and creamy and moisturizing, but it's not a cream formula, it's a gel formula. So this is what it looks like, and I have it in the shade Silhouette, and it's gonna look really dark, but you know, don't be alarmed, it doesn't come out that dark. It's really sheer. When you actually buff that into the skin, you can see it just gives a really almost like barely there look. Very light bronze. It goes from that to that. And of course you can build it up, but I just love this because it gives me, from the times that I've tried it, it gives me this really nice warm complexion, but it doesn't look too heavy like a cream bronzer would because it's such a thin formula. Whereas cream bronzers tend to look, you know, heavy on the skin. They still look natural, but they're still a little heavier because it's a cream formula, whereas this is such a thin and lightweight texture, and they really nailed it. I mean, Illamasqua, they make me want to try more products of theirs. So I've been loving this I've been loving this gel formula bronzer, and I feel like I can just define my face and add some color without it looking too heavy. So like this with something like the M.A.C Face and Body would be like my go-to summer look. Next, moving on, is something that I'm wearing right now. I did mix it in with something else which I'll show, but again, the Maybelline Superstay liquid lipsticks. They have just become one of my favorite lipsticks from the drugstore, and I really want to get all the other shades. So a newer shade that I picked up recently was Seductress, which is this one right here. I do have it on right now, but I did also pair it with the Tartist lip paint. And this one is in the shade Birthday Suit, I believe, and that's why I have on just in the center, but the majority of it is the Maybelline one. So these are such a comfortable creamy liquid lipstick. That's the shade right there. It's a beautiful kind of pink toned shade, basically like the color of my nails. No, oh my god, it really is. So yeah, that's crazy, but I'm loving this shade. I absolutely love the formula. I've mentioned it before on my channel. It's such a comfortable and lightweight texture on the lips, and I just feel like everyone needs a Maybelline Superstay liquid lipstick. Trust me when I say it's a very comfortable blurring type of product, like lip product. It's so comfortable, it's so creamy and almost powder-like. It dries down to this kind of blurred powder, comfortable matte finish. So I absolutely love these. Definitely check these out. There are a ton of shades to choose from. You will find one that you will love, trust me. But if you want to go for this one, it's the shade Seductress, which I think will look beautiful across a lot of skin tones anyway. Next, this one surprised me. It's the E.L.F Putty blush. So I've used this a handful of times as well, and I really love the color, the texture, and this is in the shade Tahiti, and it's a beautiful just Whipped Bouncy Blusher, cream blusher, and it's this sort of coral pink, I would say. I mean, it's not really pink either, but it's a beautiful, beautiful kind of summer blush. You can build it up, but it just turns into this beautiful kind of orangey, corally, pinky blush, which I think is so flattering. And again, especially for this time of the year, it's perfect. But I really love the texture of it. I really love the color. It doesn't lift your foundation, because that I do struggle with usually when I use cream products. And it just gives me, I'm not wearing it today, but it just gives me a really, really nice flush to the cheeks, nice color. It lifts up my cheeks as well. And it's just a great formula because it's creamy and it's bouncy. It's not drying. So it's basically like the texture of their Poreless Putty primer. It's the same, you know, putty formula. So let me know if you guys have tried these. I do want to get other shades as well, but yeah, I've been loving this product and the shade as well. Moving on, this is also a recent product that I've discovered that I really like. I didn't use it a lot in April. I've used it maybe twice, if I'm honest with you guys, but I love it. Like, I fell in love with it already. So this is the Huda Beauty Blush Bomb in the shade Bubbly. The formula of this blush, this liquid blush, can you guys see a theme going on as well with like liquids and creams? It's just that time of the year. But this formula is almost like a gel blush. It's not, it's liquid, but it's so cooling and hydrating, and it gives this nice glow to the cheeks, and it settles into the cheeks. It doesn't dry down, but it just gives me a really, really, really nice finish. And you know, it has a really nice formula. You have to be careful because a little goes a long way. It's this really beautiful bubblegum pink, but it doesn't transfer like that color on the cheeks. If I share it out, you can see it just almost looks like nothing. It just gives you this beautiful sheer wash of color on the cheeks, but you can build it up. So I really love when products go sheer at first, because it means I can just play around with the product and I don't have to worry about it being super pigmented. Like, look at that, right? Usually liquid blushes are so intense and so pigmented, but this, the formula, almost feels like an oil as well. Feels like a moisturizer. It's so moisturizing, and I've truly never felt anything like this before in terms of a liquid blush. You know, a lot of them are dry down to a matte or are too pigmented, and this is something unique. But I do want to get the other shades. There's a shade called Cinnamon, which is like a deep cinnamon shade, which I really want to get. And yeah, they have really, really nice shades in this. So the blush bombs, definitely check them out. Trust me, it's not like your traditional liquid blush. So next is a palette that I've been loving, and I did review the new Friends and Makeup Revolution collection, the series 3. This one stood out to me the most, and this is the Joey eyeshadow palette. When I tell you, first of all, love the packaging, the bright mint blue. But when I tell you the colors, I mean, this is just such a beautiful, bright toned palette, and it's drugstore. I think it's like £8. It performs so well. Again, you can go and watch that video if you want to see this in action, but the colors are so bright. I don't know how they got it to be so intense. There's no patchiness. Like, look at that lime green. They honestly, like how you see it, they go on like that on the eyes. It's super bright. You have a nice matte orange as well. So if you're looking for a summer bright palette, but you don't want to get like a whole palette full of bright colors, you just want a few bright colors, get this one because it's so small and compact. The formula is there. There's no patchiness. There's barely any fallout. And it just goes on so nicely. It's a great bright drugstore palette, and I love that you get a range of shimmers as well, and you do get this nice olivey tone down there as well. So you know, you don't have to make it so bright. You can go in with more wearable tones. But yes, I love that there's a mixture of mattes and shimmers, so you can really play up with this palette. You can do pretty much a lot of things with it. Go for a more orange tone look, pink, the lime green, there's a yellow in there. So many colors to play around with. So I love this one. Love it. And the yellow is so intense. And yeah, they're just so pigmented. So definitely check out the Joey palette especially. Also from the line, I've been loving the Monica Calming Fixing Spray. This is basically a setting spray. It is pineapple scented. The only thing I don't like about it is the spray is quite you know, like hard, and it doesn't come out as a fine mist, so it does kind of spit at you a little bit. But I would just do it from far away. And it does have, oh, I look crazy, it does have a pineapple scent, which I don't mind. It's a really nice scent. And the reason I like this is because, oh, it also has hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. But the reason I like this is because it just refreshes my skin, and if my skin feels tight or dry, it's just gonna refresh the skin. It's just gonna feel hydrating, and it's gonna give me a little bit of a glow as well and bind the makeup together, so it just looks a little more put together. You know, it makes my makeup look a little more refreshed, basically. That's the only word I can keep saying about this product. And I really like how small it is as well. It's great for travel, great to just throw it into your bag to touch up with throughout the day. If you do maybe get hot, or you do feel like you know, your skin feels a little tired and dehydrated throughout the day, then you will love this one. So I'm just going to spritz it a little bit now because I do need it. And like I said, it does have a really powerful, strong spritz. It does spit at you, so just do it from far away. But look at that, it just gives me like a really nice, oh, it feels so good on the skin, cooling effect, and just a little bit of a glow. I do have two others as well. They have the Rachel and the Phoebe, which do different things. I think one is an energizing spray, another one is something else, and this is the calming one. It's a pineapple scent as well, so be mindful of that. But I absolutely love it. This one shocked me. Like, I'm the last person to try this, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. This is in the shade Natural Ivory. Everything about this powder, the shade, the formula, the way it goes on, the way it makes my skin look. I thought it was going to be a heavy powder, but it's so like sheer. My fingers are stained, but it's so sheer, and it just mattifies my skin in a really nice way, in a nice matte way. And I think this would be great for oily skin to touch up throughout the day because it is a sheerer powder. You're not going to be packing on too much powder and your skin's going to look too heavy. So if you have oily skin like this, you will love. But also dry skin. You know, I have dry skin, and powders tend to accentuate my dryness, but this one doesn't. It's such a thin formula, a thin powder. Still keeps my skin matte for the days that I do want to go for a matte finish. And the color I absolutely love because it's not really a yellow toned powder, but it's not too pink either. I feel like it's just a neutral blush. It's going to be hard to tell on camera. It's looking a little more yellow. It definitely doesn't have a lot of pink in it, so it's more of like a neutrally yellow tone, which I think is so perfect. Yeah, this is like my new favorite powder. I've been loving the E.L.F. Beautifully Bare powder for a long time, but I think I may start switching to this one slowly. I just feel like it just perfects my skin, makes my skin look really nice and matte in a smooth, nice way. So moving on into two nail products. So the first one I want to talk about is the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails strengthener. I've used this for so many years back in the day, and then I stopped using it, and then recently I went out and bought it again because my nails break often. I don't know why, they're so weak, but they do break. So I wanted to get this one. It just strengthens them, it makes them harder. And I mean, I just feel like I wanted to recommend this to you guys. If you do paint your nails at home and you do struggle with, you know, brittle nails or your nails breaking often, definitely get this because it's really helped. And my nails don't break as often as they do. And I just feel like it makes them stronger. Like they're, you know, they're rock hard when you put this on, which is great. So the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails strengthener. Definitely try it out and let me know if you have tried it as well. I really like it, and it also gives you a really nice shiny coat, so you could just put that on and walk out the door. You don't even need to put nail polish on. You could just go in with like a clear product like this on your nails. Another product that I've been loving is the Barry M Jelly High Shine nail polish. This is in the shade Nutmeg. Beautiful kind of brownie nudie pink. It's what I have on my nails right now. I do need to do my nails again, but this is the one that I have on my nails now, and it's just such a pretty brownie pink color. And I don't usually go for colors like this, but trust me, I need to start going in with, you know, shades like this. So the Barry M Jelly High Shine nail polishes are one of my favorites, and I'm gonna get so many other colors because now I've been painting my nails at home. But definitely check out their nail polishes if you've never tried them. They're so good, so high shine, you know, they look so glossy, and they look like you got them done at the salon. you know, they just give you this really, really, really nice manicure. And finally, I wanted to shout out this brand. They did kindly gift these to me, and I did pick up 2. They let me pick out 2, and I actually picked up 1 for my boyfriend because he was like, let me pick 1 for myself. I was like, okay. So I got 1 for myself and 1 for him. So I'll just include a little shot of the ones that I got him. Beautiful, beautiful style. I will have the style name on the screen, and he absolutely loves them. I gifted it for his birthday because it did come in time for his birthday, which was great. That one is for him, but I did pick up 1 for myself as well. Comes in this nice cardboard box, and this is the style that I have. I will have the style on the screen, and yeah, it's from the brand Zinf. So these, I asked them to do it prescription as well. Don't these just look so high quality and beautiful looking? So these are actually prescription. Oh my god, I'm living for it. Like, living for these sunglasses. So yeah, you can get them with prescription or without, but I am short-sighted, so I think it's short-sighted where I can't see from far away. I know I can see things close up, but I cannot see anything far away. So to have sunglasses that are also prescription is amazing, because I have a lot of sunglasses that obviously aren't prescription, so I can wear them but then I can't see. So now I have sunglasses to wear in the sun, but I can also see, which I love. And the style is so me. Like, it is so beautiful. So beautiful. It's this gold and black detailing, as you can see, and they have a ton of styles as well. So I wanted to shout them out and thank them for gifting me these sunglasses, and I will have a link down below for you guys to check them out. And I think that is the end of my April favorites. So let me know what you guys think of the products. Have you tried any of these? Let me know what you've been loving for the month of April, or just in general. Leave me your comment favorites down below as well. I always love to read, you know, what you guys have been loving, and then I can get them as well, because I'm always in need of buying new products. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and you got something out of it. And if you did, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and I hope everyone is staying safe. So until next time, I'll speak to you guys all in my next video.